What if I told you that the future of computing isn't just about faster chips, but about a high-stakes, multi-billion-dollar gamble being made right now by the industry's titans? We are talking about an investment so immense, it reveals a desperate fight for the very soul of silicon. Every year, the biggest chip companies on the planet pour mountains of cash into research and development. It's how they stay ahead, how they invent the next generation of processors, and how they keep our phones and computers running faster than ever. But a recent analysis of these R&D expenditures has pulled back the curtain, revealing a truly eye-watering figure from one particular industry giant. Let's talk numbers. In 2024, AMD, a fierce competitor, declared a substantial $6.456 billion for its R&D efforts. Nvidia, the current darling of the AI world, shelled out an even larger $12.914 billion. These are huge figures, representing immense commitment. But then there is Intel. In the same year, Intel burned through a staggering $16.546 billion on research and development. Just let that sink in for a moment. That is 28% more than Nvidia, and a frankly unbelievable 156% more than AMD. You might ask, why such a massive difference? Well, it largely comes down to what these companies actually do. Intel has perhaps the broadest product portfolio among the US semiconductor players. But more critically, they also own and operate their own fabrication plants, the foundries that actually make the chips. Developing a new process node, like Intel's cutting-edge 18A, is an incredibly complex and expensive undertaking. Think of it like building an entire city from the ground up, rather than just designing the fancy architecture for one of its buildings. AMD, by contrast, largely outsources its chip manufacturing, allowing it to focus the vast majority of its R&D budget on designing better CPUs, GPUs, and the software that ties everything together. They are not shouldering the immense cost of building and refining the factories themselves. When we look at these expenditures as a percentage of each company's revenue, the story gains another layer. Intel spent a hefty 31% of its net revenue on R&D. AMD was also committed at 26%. But Nvidia and Samsung, despite their large absolute spend, only dedicated 10% and 4% respectively. Nvidia's percentage looks surprisingly low, but that is simply because their AI products brought in an absolutely colossal amount of revenue, making the R&D slice of the pie appear smaller. Intel's enormous investment truly highlights their commitment to not just designing chips, but to reinventing the entire manufacturing process. They are taking on the monumental task of regaining their leadership in process technology, which they famously lost some years ago. We have even seen Intel cutting less profitable projects and trimming divisions in other areas to help fund this colossal push. So, this immense R&D spending paints a fascinating picture of the strategic battles unfolding in the semiconductor world. Intel is betting big, truly, historically big, on its ability to innovate at every level, from the foundational silicon to the finished product. The question for us now is, will this multi-billion-dollar gamble pay off and reshape the future of tech as we know it? We'd love to hear what you think about Intel's massive bet. Is it a desperate move or a brilliant long-term strategy? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And do not forget to subscribe for more insights into the world of tech.